A Day in the Life, Peasant versus Noble. Greetings. Today, we're traveling back nearly 1,000 years to explore a typical day in the Middle Ages. Two people living under the same sun, on the same land, but living very different lives. On one side, the medieval peasant, hard-working, overtaxed, and usually covered in mud. On the other side, the medieval noble, powerful, privileged, and occasionally covered in wine stains. Same world, completely different realities. Let's begin at dawn. The day for a peasant started as soon as the sun rose, or, more accurately, as soon as the rooster screamed in their ear. No morning coffee, no warm shower, no scrolling through medieval TikTok. Just straight into work. Up before the sun again. One of these days, I'm eating that rooster. The very first jobs of the morning usually involved animals, feeding the chickens, milking goats, checking on pigs, and if you were really lucky, hitching up an ox for the plow. And if you didn't have an ox, congratulations! You were the ox. After the animals came the fields, and the work didn't wait. My back hurts already. It's going to be a long century. Now, let's look at the noble's morning. Instead of being woken by a rooster, the noble might be woken by the soft voice of a servant, or maybe just by the smell of breakfast already waiting for them. A noble's bed could be surprisingly luxurious. Wooden frames, feather mattresses, embroidered sheets, and fur blankets. Not bad for a world without heating or Netflix. Ah, morning! The peasants are probably hard at work already. Excellent. And getting dressed wasn't just slipping on clothes. Nobles wore fine linen undergarments, wool tunics, long stockings, and layers of carefully tailored garments. The process was complicated enough that you often needed a servant or a squire if you were a knight. Yes, tighter, but not too tight. I must look intimidating, not constipated. Now, breakfast. For peasants, this meant dark bread, usually made from rye or barley, and maybe a bowl of pottage, a watery stew made from whatever vegetables were available, cabbage, beans, oats, simple, filling, and repetitive. Delicious, tastes just like yesterday and the day before.